Hello everyone, my name is Hugo and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do my November TBR. I think it's going to be my first TBR on my channel. I think so, yeah. It's not going to be as big as most booktubers probably. That's just... I don't know how they read that much actually. I've also been in a bit of a reading slump, so I'm not going to be too optimistic about picking books here as well. And without further ado, let's get into it, yeah? So first one, it's also not in a particular order of which books I'll read first. The first one I have is James S.A. Corey, The Leviathan Wakes. It's the first one in the Expanse series. It's science fiction, sort of a space opera. I don't really know what it's about. There's a TV show as well on Amazon called The Expanse. Humanity has colonized the solar system, Mars, the moon, the asteroid belt and beyond, but the stars are still out of our reach. So I'm guessing they're on a ship. Yeah, I've heard really good things about this. Can you actually say it? Yeah. I've heard really good things about this book. It's also... the series is at the moment 8 books long, I think. I'm not really sure about that. I think 8 books. So yeah, it'll be actually... I don't read that many series as well, so it'll be my first like longer series I start. Yeah, it's a space opera. It's a big ship. They find a secret, and to keep it safe, something happens. There's also a detective looking for some kind of girl. One girl in a system of billions, but her parents have money and money talks. This girl might be the key to everything, they say here. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. Next two I want to talk about are 2 non-fictions. This one, the Te Of Piglet. So this is a collection with the Tao of Pooh and the Te Of Piglet, 2 books. Read the Tao of Pooh, really enjoyed it. It's maybe my favorite non-fiction of all time. Maybe. So yeah, and Te Of Piglet is just, well, not really the sequel, but just like the next book that this author wrote, and it's in the same series. It's about philosophy, Taoism, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I like philosophy, so, and it's really light and funny at times. And if you read Winnie the Pooh as a kid or as an adult, you'll like this one too, because it has a lot of references and just a dialogue from the stories, and then he discusses like what Pooh actually means by that, or why it's a good way to live like Pooh as well. In this case, I'm guessing Piglet. So yeah, I'm interested. It's really cool, and it's like I never take like, what's it called, annotations, but for this one I have, so that means it's pretty good. Next one is Plato, the Republic. I've talked about it in my previous video that I started it, and I hope I'll finish it. It's from the 4th century before Christ, so it's really old. It's written by Plato, the famous Greek philosopher, and it's about what is justice. And in the book, it's the first chapter, big chapter, was like Socrates talking with a bunch of people and just debating and winning every single debate actually. So, and I'm not sure if it's like if it's like that in the whole book, like it's just Socrates talking to people. But I'm guessing too it's about Socrates' trial. So yeah, it's pretty well known too. What was the next one? Oh yeah, I don't have that. Wait, where's my glasses? Glasses. Don't think I've worn these in my video, right? So next one is, I'm looking at my PC by the way. Next one is The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. It's a classic. I feel like everyone knows this book. I haven't actually read it. I barely know what it's about. There's also not really a summary on Goodreads. It just says this short novel, already a modern classic, is the... Yeah, I'm basically blind, guys. This short novel, already a modern classic, is the super blithe told tragic story of a Cuban fisherman in the Gulf Stream and the giant marlin he kills and loses, specifically referred to in the citation accompanying the author's Nobel Prize for Literature in 1954. That's all it says. I'm guessing it's a fisherman who catches a fish and then loses it and then gets obsessed with it, which kind of reminds me like Moby Dick. I'm not really sure if it's like that at all, actually. But it's only like 100 pages long or something. And it's a classic, and I want to read more classics, and I hear really good things about it, and it's not that long, so I guess I'll just read. And I'm guessing that was it. Oh yeah, I also want to read something by Yukio Mishima. It's a Japanese author, but I'm not sure if I'll do that this month. And I was thinking of if I finish Leviathan Wakes and The Old Man and the Sea, because I talked about this, I read like one fiction and one non-fiction at the same time. If I read The Old Man, if I finish The Old Man and the Sea and Leviathan Wakes both, then and I still have time this month, then I'll also read. I had one. Stormfront by Jim Butcher. Here's the cover probably somewhere. I don't remember what it's about. It's like a fantasy in the modern world, in like the real world, Chicago, I think. And there's this like detective who investigates cases where they use magic, and I'm guessing he's some sort of sorcerer as well. And you fight magic with magic, basically. I think that's what it's about. It's a really long series as well, but I hear really good things about it, and I hear too that it gets better and better. So I'll maybe read that one as well. So yeah, that was my first TBR ever, TBR of November. Let me know what you thought. If you have other recommendations or if you read any of these, let me know what you thought of these books in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye guys.